Greetings, hope everyone is doing well. In today's tutorial video, we're going to be discussing about the lease purchase, lease option addendum that you could incorporate into your contracts. And this is a very short and simple addendum. This is all that it is. It's one page. If this is considered one page, it's more of just a quarter of a page in my opinion, but it's a very simple addendum, but sometimes it may be a little confusing, so we'll definitely go through this very quickly and make sure you understand it and how to draft it and incorporate it into your contract. So before we begin, as always, our company is Nizz Realty Inc. We're licensed in the state of Florida at the time of making this video, hopefully other states in the future, but for right now it's just Florida. We pay our agents 100% of their real estate commission. For further information about our brokerage, feel free to read the description below this video, or contact us for a free confidential consultation if you have a real estate license in the state of Florida and are interested in our company. But enough about our company. I know you're here for this particular video, so let's get straight into it and start talking about this tutorial. So it's fairly simple to fill this out. This will be a short video. You just write at the top the seller's name, and then you write the buyer's name, and then you write the property address. Simple placeholders that you can fill in. You have the buyer's and seller's initial it. Now this particular paragraph, let's read it through it real quickly. This contract is contingent upon buyer and seller executing a lease purchase or a lease option agreement containing mutually agreeable terms within 5 days from effective date. Attorney's fees for preparation of the lease purchase or lease option agreement shall be paid by, let's stop there for a second. Let's read that paragraph again. Attorney's fees for preparation of the lease purchase or lease option agreement shall be paid by. So, filling out this addendum is very simple. It's very short, fourth of a page that you're filling out here. But as you can see from this sentence, it says attorney's fees. So if you're going to be doing a lease purchase or a lease option incorporated into your contracts, you should seek the advice of an attorney. As a real estate licensee professional, you could incorporate this into the contract, but having an actual lease purchase or lease option done, if your clients are going to be going that direction, the seller and buyer are going to agree upon this, or if the tenant's renting the property, and a lot of times this particular addendum can be known as to the public rent to own. A lease option is basically what rent to own is. Contractually wise, it's called lease option. So this is something that it does exist. I personally usually don't recommend it to clients, but I have seen it used and it does work out from time to time if it's done properly. So it is a real thing. It does exist, and it can be used and incorporated into contracts. However, definitely seek an attorney when you're preparing a lease option or a lease purchase. You definitely want to have an attorney draft, a real estate attorney draft up one of those two documents. So the first thing you'll do here is figure out whether it's a lease purchase or a lease option. Let's say for this video we're going to do a lease option. Let's say we're going to have a real estate attorney that's going to draft a lease option. And now the last part here that you fill out is the buyer, seller, or both agree to split the costs. This is something you have to choose depending on your contract. Is the buyer paying for the full amount of everything for the attorney to have everything done? Maybe it's the seller paying for everything. Usually what I've seen, if this is ever filled out, is it's split between the buyer and seller equally. But you could have the buyer or the seller pay for it in full. It just depends on what everyone's going to agree upon. But this is usually how I would fill out this addendum if you're going to be doing a lease option, also known as rent to own. It's usually split between the buyer and seller equally, but you can change it accordingly depending on what the parties agree upon. And that's it. It's a very short video. That's all you do for this particular addendum. The main thing is you should understand and definitely do if you're going to be doing a lease option or a lease purchase, is get the advice and get the counsel of a real estate attorney. You really should have a real estate attorney if you're going to be preparing a lease purchase or a lease option. You shouldn't be doing that as a real estate licensee, at least in the state of Florida. I can't speak for other states, but as far as the state of Florida, when you're incorporating this addendum into your contract, Just get a real estate attorney involved to draft those type of things. You could add this addendum to your contract, have the attorney take care of the rest, and then whoever's going to be paying for it, as you could fill out here with buyer or seller to see where it's going from there. Simple video. Hopefully it was helpful. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you.